Hey guys, today we're going to do some practice with naming ionic formulas. So let's take a look at the first one here. I have Li2O. So my first job is to look up the names of each of the elements that I have. I have lithium and I have oxygen. You're always going to want to write the cation first. And the ending of your anion always changes to "ide." So instead of saying lithium oxygen, I'd say lithium oxide. The only thing I need to check is that my metal isn't multivalent. So if you take a look at lithium, it's not in the multivalent section. It only has one option for its charge, so I don't need to do anything further with the name. The name is just lithium oxide. Let's take a look at the second example. I have cobalt and I have fluorine. So again, change the ending to "ide." So it's fluoride. Take a look at cobalt, see if it's multivalent. Cobalt is multivalent. It can have a +2 or a +3 charge. So I need to take a look at the formula. This 2 used to come from this cobalt, so that tells me I'm working with cobalt 2. And I need to include that in the name since it has more than one option. Next up, I have sodium. And then I have CO3. Now CO3 is polyatomic. That means we're looking at the polyatomic ion chart. So find CO3 and look up its name. It's carbonate. Now since he's from a polyatomic sheet, I do not change the ending of his name. It's just sodium, carbonate, and I just need to check that sodium is not multivalent. And if you look, sodium can only have a +1 charge, so I'm done with the name. Last but not least, I have AuCl. So I look at the names for each of them. So I have gold, and I have chlorine, but the ending changes from chlorine to chloride. Last step is to take a look at gold and make sure it's not multivalent. Gold is multivalent. It can have a +1 or a +3 charge. Now looking at this formula, you don't see the 1, but since chlorine also has a 1, we can assume that gold has a 1 charge. So this is gold 1 chloride. Hope that helps.